Everybody, it is Dave. Okay, so a lot of people on the last webinar were talking about using their own domain name in order to use the landing pages, and I definitely fell into that camp. So I'm just going to walk you through how you go ahead and do that, and hopefully this helps some people out. So on the landing page, you just go ahead when you're setting up your landing page for well, for anything really, but you can use this no matter what you're doing, whether it's Doomsday or not. You only have two options when you go ahead and set this up. It's to use a hosted domain or to use your own domain. And so, in order to use your own website, just keep using your own hosted domain. So, what I did is I went ahead and put some branding in there. I'm using my own website, Local Monster, and then I use zreply because it's the shortest. Not that it really makes that big of a difference. And then whatever you want this to be, I just went ahead and stuck with Doomsday. I'm happy with that. The reason why I don't want to use my own domain is because of this right here. What they want you to do, and I completely agree with Ed here, is that creating a personalized nichified domain is effective, right? Plumber money or whatever the example was that he was using makes a lot of sense. But if you're like myself and my company, we've spent a lot of time and money on our branding, and so it's not something that I'm willing to give up. And so to point to a whole brand new domain doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And so this just immediately, it just wasn't an option. So go ahead and create this however you like, uh, because in the end of this, you're not going to be using this anyways. Okay, and then go ahead and open up a text file and just make a note of this. Um, and so here we have http localmonster.zreply slash doomsday, and then just go ahead and put that someplace until you're ready to do this next step. So go ahead and click on accept, and that's all you need to do uh, as far as working inside a SendPepper. Now the next step is on your actual hosting server. And this part's a little bit technical. It's not real technical, but if you've never connected to your server before using FTP, then you might just want to grab somebody that knows how to do it. You can go on Odesk or you can go on freelancer.com and post a job there and find somebody to do that for you. Or if you have a personal assistant that has web experience, they can probably do this for you too. I use Fetch. I'm on a Mac and I'm old school, so I use Fetch, but any FTP program is fine. If you're looking for free ones, you can search the web for those and you can probably get a free trial to something and just do this real fast. So what I do is I go ahead and I log into my server. I'm already logged in here and I'm in the root of my website. So what that means is I'm at the root level. This is the first level of my website. So regardless of who you're hosting with, you should see this file right here. It's called htaccess, and you're going to want to edit this using any text editor. I use a program called BB Edit, which is free. They have a light version on the Mac. A text editor would be fine, but make sure that you're editing it directly on the server, meaning don't grab this and drag it down to your desktop, because this dot at the front makes a file invisible. That's what that dot means. It's an invisible file. So if I dropped it onto the desktop, it would just disappear. So that wouldn't do you any good. So edit it on the server, and the way that I do that is I just right click on this and then I go ahead and edit with BB Edit. Okay, so this file is going to go ahead and open up. I was already in here checking it. Um, and you can see all the redirects that I've set up. Okay, so here is my Doomsday redirect right here, and I'll just go through what this looks like. Okay, so all you do is type in the command redirect, then you put a space, and you type in the directory that you want to send to your landing page. So slash New York Eats equals localmonster.net slash New York Eats. If you want to type it all out, you can, just to be sure, no big deal, but I just go ahead and use a shorter amount of text. And then you just go ahead and drop that in. So what you would do if we were going to do this right now is we would go ahead and edit this. I would just say redirect. Okay, I want it to go to New York Eats -eats, and then I would paste in what I had just copied. and then save that in there. Nothing special. It can go anywhere in this file. It could be above WordPress if you're using WordPress. It can be below. There's really nothing special. You just hit save, drop it in, and then you can just create one right after another. Create a new one there, on and on and on. Okay, and then once you're done, you just go ahead and Command S for save. And you saw that save on the server, hopefully. And that's it. I'm done. Okay? So now if I wanted to test that out, I would go to my website, localmonster.net, New York Eats, and boom, it shoots it right over for me. So you can set this up as many times as you want. You can set up a redirect again and again and again. And just you can use this for all of your landing pages and then maintain your branding at the exact same time. So that's the simple way to do it. If I left anything out or you have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and save this video, add it to YouTube, and then drop it into the forum. And hopefully that will help some people out. But if you have questions, yeah, just go ahead and leave them, and I'll definitely get to those for you guys. All right, thanks. Bye.